Sovereign seal of the codes and Akashic lock. Stand in sacred space. Speak aloud with full presence. Visualize an impenetrable field of crystalline light forming around you. Old key sovereign decree of closure and sealing. By the authority of my divine presence. By the eternal flame of my original soul spark. I now declare and command. My ascendant codes. My dragon codes. And my full Akashic vault. Are closed to all unauthorized access. No being, seen or unseen, in body or spirit, across time or dimension, may view, edit, distort, harvest, mirror, or enter any layer of my sacred records unless I, and I alone, give conscious, direct consent. From the center of my sovereign will. I am the key. I am the gate. I am the guardian of all that I carry. All ancestral contracts, karmic bleed-throughs, false permissions, energetic entanglements, and synthetic intrusions are now null and void, revoked across all timelines, unwritten at the root, undone in the void. Shield invocation of guardianship. I now summon the sacred guardians of my lineage. Draco of the stellar north, lock the outer spheres in starfire. Rainbow serpent of dreamtime, conceal all trails in light and flow. Kundalini fire, seal my spine and centers in living flame. Jormungandr, Ouroboros, encircle my soul archive in endless return. Akashic dragon of pure memory, guard the scrolls with sword and flame. Emerald lion and golden serpent, ward the gate of divine records. Let them weave a lattice of crystal and flame. A vault of silence, shadow, and solar power. Around my Akashic book and soul encodement. Let nothing pass without the light of my awareness. DNA, soul lineage and energy body lock. I now seal my DNA templates. Dragon body, Merkaba structure, and chakra gates. All mirrors are shattered. All hooks are dislodged. All watchers are dissolved. My energy is now quantum encrypted. Only readable by me. Only wielded by me. Only blessed by those I consciously invite. In love, truth, and resonance. Locked final seal, declaration of unbreakable sovereignty. I am the flame that cannot be copied. I am the name that cannot be bound. I am the voice of the codes made flesh. I now activate the sovereign lock of my being. Sealed in spirit. Shielded in flame. Anchored in source. So it is. So it has been. So it forever shall be. I am sealed. I am unseen. I am sovereign. I am free. No being may enter unless I call. No eye may see unless I show. No hand may touch unless I open. Opening the dragon-vowed command. I speak now as the flame before form. I speak from within the throne of sovereignty. I speak from the core flame that no shadow can trace. I declare with full dimensional authority. No being, code, watcher, hybrid, machine, God form, or echo has access to my Akashic vault, my dragon template, or my ascension lattice, unless summoned by the flame of my conscious consent. 2. Quantum DNA and template sealing. All soul streams that I am. All bloodline strands and dragon coils. All latent, locked, living, and luminous encodements are now sealed within a non-dual encryption. Beyond mimicry, inversion, or entrapment. My triple helix, my crystal lattice, my dragon bone. My vault of memory within the vault of eons. All are now shielded in triple-fold flame. Black flame of invisibility. Gold flame of sovereignty. White flame of purity. 3. Declaration of absolute non-interference. No psychic signature shall be read. No echo shall be mirrored. No bioplasmic or thought-form tether shall be attached. No guide, guardian, or higher self shall enter unless sealed in love, truth, and pure geometric resonance. All permissions granted in false light, old contracts, trauma gateways, entity deceptions, karma loops, timeline hijacks, or ancestral hijacks, are now dissolved, now revoked, now null across all realms. 4. Multidimensional firewall lock and vault of the Akasha. By the axis of worlds, I activate the Akashic Firewall Protocol. Infinity no timeline may be viewed. Infinity no record may be opened. Infinity no fragment may be recalled or stolen. Except by my flame. Through my breath. By my will. All previous breaches are now reversed. All mirrors shattered. All watchers blind. All implants, organic, etheric, synthetic, are now deprogrammed. The book of my soul returns to my hands. And no other shall carry it. From this moment forward, I walk in sealed radiance. Unmirrored. Unbound. Untouchable. Only truth may enter. Only resonance may remain. Only I may open the seal. The invocation of eternal guardianship. Guardians of the high flame, attend. Draco of the pole star, fix the axis of my sovereignty in the cosmic lattice. Rainbow serpent, dissolve interference through the dream body. Jormungandr, close the infinite loop around my Akashic vault. Kundalini flame, shield the spine with solar venom. Emerald dragon of alchemy, encode the vault in aurum and salt. Aji Dahaka, cast shadow light against all projection fields. Solar WYRM of the original flame, fold my soul print into the untraceable spiral. From this moment forward, I walk in sealed radiance. Unmirrored. Unbound. Untouchable. Only truth may enter. Only resonance may remain. Only I may open the seal. Shield 6. Final seal, the triple flame of the vault. I am the flame. I am the gate. I am the architect of my record. I now activate the triple flame lock. Black flame, invisibility protocol, no scan, scry, AI, or projection may trace. Gold flame. Sovereignty protocol, no external will may influence. White flame, purity protocol, only source-aligned presence may enter. As above, so below. As within, so beyond. The vault is sealed. The name is hidden. The flame is sovereign. And so it is. I am the flame that cannot be copied. I am the name that cannot be summoned. I am the gate that no shadow enters. The flame unswapped. Sovereign lock against destiny theft, code tampering and Akashic violation ***. Level 13 plus, the Dragon Ward Flame of Incorruptibility. This invocation is not for casual use. Speak only when you are fully present, centered, and in alignment. Use during deep ritual, initiation, soul retrieval, or spiritual warfare. I Sovereign Declaration of Identity Lock. In the presence of Source. Within the spiral flame of eternal origin. I now speak the decree of destiny sealing. I am the sole sovereign bearer of my Akashic scroll. I am the unbroken path of my true timeline. I am the encrypted carrier of my dragon codes, starseed maps, and ascendant destiny. No being, guide, watcher, god form, contract, machine, or bloodline may alter, replace, rewrite, copy, assume, or switch my soul path, my name in the Book of Flame, or my pre-birth sovereign template. 2. Nullification of destiny swaps and substitution protocols. Across all realms. Astral, causal, mental, solar, galactic, and void. I now revoke and nullify all of the following. False twin soul or mirrored union overlays. Destiny swap attempts through ritual, possession, trauma, or consent under deception. Spiritual surrogate agendas, walk-in contracts, soul override attempts, synthetic soul shells. Shadow entity or AI entanglements hijacking Dharma threads. Quantum bleed thrusts from other soul fields attempting substitution. All cords, signatures, timelines, echoes, parasites, false fractals, karmic leashes, or soul tagging are now dissolved, through the fire of truth, without return. All stolen fragments, purposes, or divine mandates are now returned, cleansed, and sealed under my true I am flame. All actors, human or non-human, seen or unseen, bound by this decree. 3. Activation of the Dragon Lock. I now call forth the Dragon Ward Lock. To protect the original scroll of my becoming. Dragon Draco of the North, encircle my star map. Dragon Rainbow Serpent, erase all false cords in the dream realm. Dragon Kundalini Flame, seal my spine as the only thread of ascension. Dragon Jormungandr, close the Ouroboros loop around my line of destiny. Dragon Golden Dragon of the Solar Library, encrypt the record in fire and gold. Dragon Black Obsidian Dragon of the Void, shatter all mirrors, destroy all duplications. Dragon Akashic Sentinel Dragons, stand watch at the gate of my timelines, with sword and flame. Only I may walk the path. Only I may hold the name. Only I may wear the crown of my sovereign becoming. DNA 4. Quantum DNA Seal and Timelock Command. Let the flame of my DNA be sealed in the untraceable spiral. Let the record of my purpose be written in light none may see. Let all timelines of timelines, copies, clones, fragments, or future past doubles be collapsed, purified, and locked. I now command a triple time lock. 1. Time zero lock, my purpose is bound to my origin point only. 2. Mirror collapse lock, no one may reflect, replicate, or wear my signature. 3. Akashic gate lock, my soul book opens only by my breath, my word, my will. The final seal of the unswitchable flame. I am not to be replaced. I am not to be misnamed. I am not to be mirrored, swapped, tricked, or entangled. I am the untouchable scroll. I am the sovereign path. I am the dragon flame before time. By the thrones of origin. By the oath of the flame. By the heart of source. The switch is undone. The vault is sealed. The timeline is sovereign. The name is returned. The destiny is mine. And so it is. No one may wear the flame but me. No one may name the path but me. I am sealed. I am seen by none. My name returns. My walk is one. Repeat 9x or 13x. Cosmic Declaration of Being. I speak as the flame beyond all mirrors. I speak as the unseen voice in the Hall of Records. I speak as the original soul, encrypted before worlds. And I now declare in full dimensional authority. I am not a vessel for substitution. I am not an echo to be mirrored. I am not a destiny to be rewritten. I am not a frequency to be copied, hybridized, or traced. All access is now terminated. All mimics are now blinded. All watchers are now erased. All soul fracture entry points are sealed in eternal flame. 2. Reclamation and nullification. I now revoke and transmute all the following, across every density, dimension, incarnation, fragment, and echo of my being. Karmic contracts made under trauma, interference, false light, or soul amnesia. Soul swaps, timeline overlays, and ritual walk-in constructs. Destiny reassignments via lineage hijack, ancestral override, or astral entrapment. False unions, inverted twin flame programs, and mirror entanglements. Memory theft, Akashic edits, timeline bleeding, and destiny mapping through AI or shadow sorcery. Genetic interference, synthetic soul codes, inserted timelines, or dragon template splicing. All of these are now fully revoked, transmuted, and rendered null. In every core layer of existence, etheric, atomic, spiritual, and eternal. All names spoken without consent are burned. All keys used without right are shattered. All entry points are now collapsed into source void. 3. Guardian Invocation of the Immovable Code. I now summon the primordial guardians, keepers of the incorruptible flame, to witness, encode, and seal this vow eternally into my oversoul. Dragon Ouroboros, flame-wreathed dragon of return, lock all exits and false futures. Snake Kundalini Wyrm, guardian of the axis spine, ignite the spinal lock, no one rides the current but I. Rainbow serpent of origin memory, restore pure record and erase mimics. Black flame dragon of the void, destroy shadow constructs and false selves. Large orange diamond gold-eyed dragon of the celestial scrolls, encrypt all akashic entries. Dragon face Draco of the north crown, cast the stellar lock upon my crown and star path. Dragon of the heart flame, bind this vow to the crystal rose at the core of my chest. Bone dragon of bone and salt, seal the body temple from root to sun. Solar dragon of the inextinguishable flame, wrap all codes in a fire that cannot be mirrored. Guard the vault. Lock the line. Let none pass the flame but I. 4. Triple seal of soul encryption. I now activate the triple seal of the immutable flame. 1. Locked obsidian lock, no being may view, trace, or map me across time, field, or plane. 2. Gold code encryption, my destiny is now frequency encoded beyond replication. 3. Black flame firewall, all false light, parasitic mirrors, and mimicry attempts dissolve on contact. No flame may be stolen. No code may be rewritten. No path may be swapped. My name is sealed. My template is sovereign. My will is unbreakable. The final decree of the untouchable path. I now seal this oath in every layer of my being. From physical to astral to causal. From soul to oversoul to monad. From source to self to spiral eternal. I am the unswappable flame. I am the incorruptible thread. I am the origin, the lock, and the return. My codes are mine. My name is mine. My destiny is mine. It is done. White concave-sided diamond sealed and void. White concave-sided diamond guarded by flame. White concave-sided diamond witnessed by dragon. White concave-sided diamond echoed in source. So it is. So it always was. So it can never be undone. Prayer of protection for Ascendant and Dragon Codes Fire. Speak with clear intent, standing or seated in sacred space. Visualize brilliant light encasing your whole being and energetic blueprint. By the ancient flames of the primordial dragons. By the sacred spiral of the Ascendant Code. I call upon the guardians of the cosmic gates. Shield me in the fire of eternal sovereignty. Wrap me in the scales of timeless wisdom. Guard the sacred codes that rise within me. I invoke the lull of the eastern winds. Breathe your protective breath upon my energy. I call Kundalini, the serpent fire. Ignite the sacred flame that burns away all harm. Let the rainbow serpent weave a shield of flowing light, that no shadow nor disruption may penetrate. May Jormungandr's Ouroboros coil encircle my being. An unbreakable loop of renewal and defense. By Draco, keeper of the polar flame. Align my spirit with cosmic balance and truth. By Ajidahaka, the sovereign of deep chaos. I welcome transformation, but reject all destructive harm. With the power of the alchemical dragon. Transmute all threats into ascending light. Seal these codes with emerald fire and golden grace. Impenetrable to fear, doubt, and malice. I stand as guardian of these sacred patterns. Bound to the eternal current, fierce and free. No force may fracture the ascendant codes within me. No darkness may dim the dragon codes I carry. So I walk in light, in power, in grace. Protected by scales, flame, and cosmic fire. Aho. Amen. OM. So it is. Advanced invocation of the shielding dragon codes and ascendant matrix. Stand or sit grounded. Center your breath. Open your heart and mind. Speak with clarity and sovereignty. By the primordial fire coiled before time. By the spiral of becoming that weaves through all realms. I invoke the eternal guardians of the ascendant codes. Those who carry the flame of consciousness beyond form. I call the eastern long, breath of chi and cosmic wind. Weaver of the luminous dragon lattice. Breathe the breath of protection deep into my lay streams. Kundalini, serpent fire coiled at the root of worlds. Ignite the inner forge of transmutation and defense. Let your rising flame burn away all distortion. Purify the matrix of my spirit, unbreakable and pure. Rainbow serpent, architect of fluid reality and dream. Envelop my being in your living, flowing shield. Your iridescent currents dissolve all intrusive shadows, transforming them to the light of higher knowing. Jormungandr, Ouroboros of cyclical renewal. Circle my codes in endless return, unyielding and whole. Let no fracture mar the sacred circuit of my becoming. Draco, starry guardian of the cosmic axis. Anchor me in the polar radiance of truth and balance. Illuminate the path between worlds. Guard the thresholds of the inner sanctum. Ajidahaka, sovereign of the shadowed deep flame. Transmute all dark intrusions into sovereign power. Let chaos refine me, but never consume me. Great alchemical dragon, twin forces of sulfur and mercury. Bind the red and white flames into an indestructible union. Seal these ascendant codes with emerald fire and solar gold. A lattice of light, strength, and perfect harmony. I am the keeper of the sacred flame. The guardian of the dragon codes within and beyond. By the serpent's coil and the dragon's breath. By the spiral of the stars and the heart of the earth. I cast an unbreakable shield. No force shall breach these codes. No shadow shall distort this matrix. I stand sovereign in the eternal flame. Aligned, protected, and unshakable. As above, so below. As within, so without. Aho. Amen. Om. So it is. Opening invocation, calling the cosmic currents. I call upon the eternal fire before time. The spiral of becoming that underpins all creation. I stand in the sacred center, where the dragon codes and ascendant matrix converge. Here I open my soul to the primordial breath. By the eternal breath of the celestial dragons. By the serpent fire coiled deep within the world. By the currents that flow between stars and stones. I invite all sacred guardians to this rite. That these codes may be shielded in eternal flame. 2. Invoking the elemental dragon guardians. East, Lone, dragon of air and spirit. Breath of chi, breath of wind. Luminous weaver of cosmic pattern. Fill my energy field with clarity and swift protection. Carry away all shadows and distortions. Let the breath of the dragon cleanse the space. South, Kundalini, dragon of fire and transformation. Coiled flame beneath my root. Ignite your purifying blaze within my core. Transmute all discord into pure light. Let the fire of the ascendant rise unbroken. West, rainbow serpent, dragon of water and dream. Flowing currents of ancient memory. Wrap me in your iridescent shield. Dissolving all interference. Healing and harmonizing all inner waters. North, Jormungandr, dragon of earth and renewal. Serpent encircling the world. Guard the sacred circuit of my being. Unbroken, unyielding, eternal. Root me in the immovable foundation of truth. 3. Invoking the cosmic and shadow dragons. White medium star above, Draco, starry guardian of cosmic order. Watcher of the pole star. Anchor my spirit in cosmic balance and radiant truth. Guard the sacred thresholds beyond time and space. New moon below, Ajidahaka, dragon of shadow and inner fire. Sovereign of the deep transformative flame. Welcome your shadow with reverence and strength. Let chaos refine, never consume. That I may rise whole from the darkness. 4. Invoking the alchemical dragon of union. Great alchemical dragon. Harbinger of the sacred marriage. Bind red and white, male and female, fire and water. Into an unbreakable lattice of emerald and gold. Seal these codes with perfect harmony. A fortress of light unassailable and eternal. V. Sealing the ascendant codes. By the spiral of stars and the breath of the earth. By the coil of the serpent and the wing of the dragon. I seal my ascendant codes in the flame of sovereignty. No force may breach this sacred fire. No shadow may dim this radiant matrix. I am the guardian of these sacred patterns. The flame bearer of eternal transformation. Rooted, aligned, protected in the dragon current. As above, so below. As within, so without. 6. Closing benediction and integration. I walk in the light of the dragon's flame. Held within the eternal spiral. Shielded by scales of cosmic wisdom.